And now the NBC 16 Sports Desk, sponsored by Bridgeway Contracting.
Despite losing their head coach a day after a tough loss to their rival Oregon, the season is not over for Oregon State. It's on to El Paso as the Beavers gear up for the Tony the Tiger Sun Bowl with one final chance to pick up another W on the year. Sports anchor Ronald has followed the team closely this year, joining us live from Texas with more on the mentality of this Oregon State team ahead of the matchup with Notre Dame. Ronald, what do you got for us?
Yeah, Aaron, with all the opt-outs in key positions like quarterback and even kicker, there's a lot of people that are starting to write off this Beaver team. But that type of edge may be just what OSU needs to do to go out there Friday morning and do the unthinkable, knock off the Fighting Irish. Notre Dame came into the year with high hopes of getting back into the college football playoffs, while Oregon State had their sights set on a conference crown. Then both of those goals got muddier as the season went on, but nobody was hit with more challenges than Oregon State. Left in the Pac-12, then left again by their own head coach. This team has a lot to prove to the world, but even more to themselves.
With, just the team and how it's been this year and the things that we've been through and with the conference and for us as players to rally and to dig out a win against a great opponent, I think it would really be a great confidence boost for this program going into the next year, and obviously it would mean a ton to the guys who are playing in the game, just to show that we're capable of going through adversity and coming out on top.
The Beavers are 2-1 following losses this season, with their only back-to-back losses coming at the end of the regular season against Washington and, of course, Oregon. It is worth noting that Oregon State is undefeated all-time against Notre Dame, and that includes a Fiesta Bowl back in the year 2000. But Notre Dame does come into this game a 6-point favorite. Live in El Paso, I'm Ronald Clark. Back to you, Erin.
Thank you so much, Ronald. As the Beavers prepare for the Sun Bowl in El Paso, the Ducks are also getting a little suntan in Phoenix, gearing up for this year's Fiesta Bowl. And just like Oregon State, there are some Oregon players, wide receiver Troy Franklin, center Jackson Powers-Johnson, and cornerback Kyrie Jackson that have opted out of the Fiesta Bowl. But there are a good amount of players that we do know that are going to play their last game for the Ducks in the Fiesta Bowl, like quarterback Bo Nix, running back Bucky Irving, and defensive end Brandon Dorless. So why take the risk? Well, for some opting out, it was never even a thought.
I mean, there was no other option, to be honest. I mean, I love this game. I love playing with my teammates. I love the coaches that are around me. I love the organization. So I feel like, why not one more trip down here, one more business trip, and finish off on a good note.
Head coach Dan Lanning did not share who else might be playing or not playing in the Fiesta Bowl, saying time will tell, and that time will be when we get to watch some open practices leading up to the bowl game on New Year's Day. That's it for the Slinde Sports Report. Back to you guys.